Hello everybody, welcome to Virtual Road Trip. Glad to have you along for the ride. And we're back with part 2 of our little tri-state trek here through western New England. We finally made it into Massachusetts, and pretty soon here we're going to make a turn to the south, head through a couple of small New England towns, and eventually we'll make our way into Connecticut. And we'll be in Connecticut for a little while. We'll just be in the very northwestern corner of the state, and at that point we'll turn west and head back into lovely New York. So yeah, sit back and enjoy. So let me repeat what I just said with the help of a visual aid, a map here. Well, the same map as last time. We'll be starting in western Massachusetts, as I said before, and heading south. Won't take long for us to reach Connecticut. The states in New England are not very big, so it doesn't take very long to get anywhere. And once we cross into Connecticut, we'll turn west at New Canaan and head through mostly rural and maybe a little suburban areas in the northwest corner of Connecticut, and then we will cross back into eastern New York at the very end. So now that I've explained that twice, there's no excuse for not knowing where we are. Keep a lookout for some beautiful New England scenery, rolling hills, meadows, green forests, you know, all the usual stuff. It is beautiful around this area in late summer when I filmed this. So Great Barrington's an interesting town, or you might even call it a small city here in western Massachusetts. Got a lot of charm, and it was also the birthplace of civil rights activist W.E.B. Du Bois. Now you know. So now we're driving south, and pretty soon we'll be driving west, and since it's afternoon and the sun will eventually come out, there's going to be a little bit of glare that you're going to see, and there's nothing much I can do about that, but I do apologize. Hopefully it doesn't ruin the experience, so just wanted to get that out there. Gotta love these small New England towns. It's like it's like going back in time, you know. They really do a good job with it. Even the new buildings they build have to be built with a certain style that matches everything else, and everything is so nicely manicured. And you know, I think quaint is the word that is often used, and I would agree. Just a random thought, but it's kind of crazy to think how different states design and pave their roads differently. I mean, here in Massachusetts, they put these divots around the center line of the road as opposed to along the center line, and they do the opposite in New York. I don't know why, but I just find it fascinating. But I'm a dork, what can I say? Got a border alert here for you. We're coming up to the state line and we're about to cross right now, and we are now in Connecticut. So, welcome to the Constitution State. With our current location, we're actually not very far from the tri-point between the states of Massachusetts, Connecticut, and New York. It's actually very close to here, so maybe one day we can get out there and check it out. Also, we're also very close to the high point of the state as well, so for all you monument seekers and high pointers out there, this is the area where you want to be, at least for Connecticut. A lot of beautiful scenery through here, and unfortunately there was a lot of road work, so I wasn't able to film it all, but we're coming up to our last border crossing here as we head back into New York, and this one's got to be my favorite because I actually got a shot of an actual monument on a state line, and that's really cool because that doesn't always happen, or when it does, they're often, you know, deep in the woods with a miles-long hike. So you'll see it just to the left here as we pass, and got a little photo. You can see the sign entering New York. I actually slowed down to take the picture here, and as you can see, there's a nice, I guess you'd call it an obelisk, or no, it's just a monument, just a granite monument in this person's yard, and that is a cool. That's a cool house. That's maybe one I could buy one day. I could tell everyone I have a state border monument in my yard. You know, a nerd like me would like that. I don't know. And now we're back in New York. That's where we're gonna end things today. So, want to thank you for joining me on this two-part tri-state trek. Hope you enjoyed. I think it was worth it. We saw some nice scenery, learned some interesting facts about Western New England and all that. So, hopefully we'll get back out here to this area of the country again soon. Maybe even Vermont, because that's awesome too. I love it up there. So anyway, in the meantime, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the usual. To all my new subscribers, because I've gotten, you know, a few lately. Welcome to the journey. And to everyone else, the veterans out there, you know, thanks for sticking with me all these years. And yeah, you know the drill. Until next time, enjoy the ride. I'll see you then.